Good afternoon. We will call to order the Auburn Redevelopment meeting on February 3rd, 2026. We will begin with roll call.
Dan.
Here.
Pete.
Here.
Dan Braun.
Here.
Valerie. Here. Eric Hauser.
Here.
And Shelley Schmaltz sent a email to the board that said, I wanted to let you know that I will be unable to attend the art commission meeting as I am celebrating the birth of my grandchild. I provided a short letter and would appreciate if someone could read it, which I will do later on, but she will be back next week.
Okay, because these positions are annual appointments, I will now administer an oath of office. If you would all please stand, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Brian,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to support the Constitution of the United States,
to support the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the State of Indiana,
Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and the ordinances of the City of Auburn,
and the ordinances of the City of Auburn,
and I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and diligently
and diligently
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of Auburn Redevelopment Commission member
of Auburn Redevelopment Commission member
according to the best of my skill and ability
according to the best of my skill and ability
and according to law.
and according to law.
We will now open nomination for officers, beginning with President.
I nominate Dan Brown for president.
I'll second.
Okay. Any other nominations? Okay, we have a motion and a second for nominating Dan Braun as president for Auburn Redevelopment. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Now, the newly named president, Dan Braun, will continue the meeting by continuing the nominations.
All right. I guess I'll start with thank you all. I appreciate the confidence. If at some point down the road you feel like I'm dropping the ball, please don't be afraid to shout it out. So with that said, let's open up the nominations for vice president. Diddy.
You can't do it. I can do it.
I'd rather not, but
Okay,
yeah,
that's fine.
somebody else wants to.
I nominate Danny Ketzenberger to be vice president.
I'll second.
We have a nomination for Denny Ketzenberger and a second for vice president. Are there any other nominations? Hearing none, all those in favor of Denny Ketzenberger as vice president signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Congratulations, Denny is the vice president of the Auburn Redevelopment Commission. We will now open up nominations for the position of secretary.
I nominate Pete Kent for secretary.
I'll second.
So we have a nomination and a second for Pete Kemp as secretary. Are there any other nominations? Hearing none, we'll close those nominations. All in favor of Pete Kemp for secretary signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, nomination carries. Pete Kemp will be the secretary. And then just as a matter of record, Eric Bowser will be the Redevelopment Commission appointee to the Main Street Facade Grant Committee. So, okay, we will continue on with the meeting then. Recognition of visitors. We have the mayor, Dave Clark, clerk treasurer, Lori Pontius, chief of staff, Brandy Coburn, Andy Barand, attorney Zach Leitner, engineer Daryl McConnell, along with Ann Fincham, Doug Cox, Matt Faber, Jim Catterett, Ryan Shambaugh, and Corey Heffelfinger. Welcome all. Commission members, you have previously been distributed the minutes of the December 2nd meeting.
Move to approve as read.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve as read. Any comments or concerns? Hearing none, all in favor signified by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, hearing none, minutes are approved. Now's probably a time, Brandy, if you wanted to read that message from,
Shelley sent a message. I don't necessarily need Mike, but she's out of town with her daughter right now, celebrating the birth of her grandchild. It's been an honor to serve as president of the Redevelopment Commission for the past 2.5 years, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to work alongside such dedicated board and city staff. I remain committed to continuing my service on the commission and look forward to returning in March. I fully support Dan Braun as president and am excited to see the opportunities for economic development that 2026 will bring. Thank you for your continued dedication to our community.
and I'll just add that I, for one, and I think the rest of the commission appreciate the job Shelley did for us. She really kind of got thrown into the position mid-year and really stepped up and did a great job. So I am looking forward to having her back next month because we will continue to rely heavily on her experience. So moving on, we do have some bills to pay. We have the bond fees through Cincinnati Insurance for all the members of the commission. Everyone should have received those. I believe last year we approved them all as one motion. So, yep.
I'll move to approve the premium payment for Cincinnati Insurance for $75 for each member for a total bond payment of $375.
I'll second.
Okay, motion and a second. Any other discussion? With that, then we'll call for the question. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Did anybody have any unfinished business that we're aware of? Moving on then to new business. We do have a couple of facade grant things to address. So the first one is a change form for the Elks facade grant that was previously administered. There was an increase in some additional work of $1,945. I'm assuming everyone has seen that. Are there any questions or concerns? If not, we would entertain a motion.
I move to pay the facade grant fund change for the Elks for the increase of $1,945.
Second.
Okay, motion and a second to approve the change form. Any further discussion? Okay. After that, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 And opposed? Motion carries. The second facade grant is the payment request. The Elks project has finished. I haven't personally walked around and looked real closely driving by. Seems like they did a real nice job. And I, for one, appreciate them being willing to step up and clean up that, I shouldn't say clean up, improve that facade, especially with the addition of the Veterans Memorial right across the way. So, any questions, comments about this claim? If not, we would entertain a motion.
I move to pay the Elks facade grant for $11,692.50.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to pay this payment request. Are there any further discussions? Okay. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Okay. Motion carries. I believe that actually wraps up unless anybody else has anything that they want to address before the commission today. Oh, my goodness. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and say that just because Shelley's not here and this is my first meeting as president, don't expect these to take 10 minutes in the future. Our next meeting is March 3rd, 12 o'clock in this room. I'll just remind the commission members real quickly before you take off, we do have paperwork to sign with Lori. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll second, or I'll move to adjourn, sorry.
I'll second.
Hey, motion to second to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you all.